Well, hello there, and this is Auntie, and I am coming to you as promised yesterday, with a Auntie Say It Isn't So about one of our cast members, Stephanie, of 90 Day Fiance before the 90 Day Season 4. If this is your first time being here, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And to all of my new subscribers, thank you all so much for joining the family. And to all of my nieces and nephews who have been here with me for the long haul, thank you all so much. And a special shout out to all of the members of Auntie's Advice. Yesterday when we did our review of 90 Day Fiance, season 4, 90 Day Fiance before the 90 days, season 4, episode 6. I talked about Stephanie. Now, as we all know, Stephanie is a new cast member. She is dating a young lady named Erica who lives in Australia. We have watched Stephanie go through the rigmarole of, not wanting or not feeling that she is comfortable with being with Erica because she just doesn't want to move fast. And so, yesterday I had mentioned during that review, hey, Miss Michelle, special shout out. You a mess. Stephanie had mentioned that, she wasn't comfortable with being with her, and she seems a little bit coy and, real mild and meek and all of that kind of stuff. But what if I were to tell you that Stephanie has a secret life that has been exposed out here on Starcasm.com or .net? What if I was to tell you that Stephanie has a okay. Thank you, Jennifer. Let's read this article dated March 27 of 2020. The writer of this article is Asa Hawks, and it is coming directly from Starcasm.net. The purpose of this video is for entertainment, research, and educational purposes. Okay. All right. Yes, Lori Tuttle, it is another fake storyline. No, I don't know if it's that though, but let's get into it and we'll go ahead and dissect this and break this down. All right. So it says, before the 90 days, Stephanie Matto was a stripper in LA named Kitty. They said it, not me. Said it and so, Auntie. Said it and so. So it says 90 Day Fiance. Before the 90 days, Stephanie Matto surprised some of her newfound fans this week when she talked about the time she spent living in Los Angeles pursuing an acting career. After months of unsuccessfully looking for her big break, the combination of loneliness, alcohol, and being broke motivated Stephanie to try out a new career path as a stripper. Said it and so, Auntie. Said it and so. Wishing I was back in LA, Stephanie began an Instagram post on Wednesday, and there was time when she thought of returning, even if for a quick visit, pained me. Why? When I was 24 years old, I saved 10 grand, packed my bags, and moved to Los Angeles with hopes of becoming an actress. Unlike a lot of Hollywood dream chasing stories, Stephanie starts off relatively well. She had a nice little nest egg, a relatively successful YouTube channel, and a resume that included being a finalist in a national Nickelodeon talent competition. But even Hollywood journeys that begin on relatively sure footing are risky. 6 months later, she said, I was working as a stripper at a gentleman's club called The Palms in Signal Hill. Stephanie continues adding the laughing emoji and the emoji. It goes, so goes the story of so many aspiring actresses. Stephanie says that her experience as a stripper was anything but pleasant, but she managed to remain positive and continue moving forward. That job forever scarred me in ways that still trickle into my personal life today, but I will never regret my move. I ultimately hit rock bottom while living in LA, and through the painful experience, sought healing by investing time into my first book. I took lemons and made something closely resembling lemonade. So what they say is that they assume that Stephanie is referring to her book Mean Boys and Memories, a compilation of our most outrageous, hideous, and embarrassing stories, which was published in 2015. They say that it is always, it's on Amazon. Okay, she says I have always been a risk taker. I've always lived life on the edge, and although my illness has slowed me down the past few years, I still like to think that there is that crazy spontaneity left in me. She concludes by asking her followers, what is the absolutely wildest, craziest thing you ever did in your life? Sure wasn't a stripper. So basically, they have a picture here of Stephanie with a wig on, looks like it's brunette hair and everything. And she is basically two-faced, I guess. I don't know how much more, of this story I can read without getting flagged. Okay, so she says that she has some factors that caused her to, I don't know, but we go, you know what? Let's just go head on and put caution, throw caution to the wind, and let's finish reading this story about Stephanie. Because here's what is confusing to me. We are seeing Stephanie, I guess, on the other side of herself. um, Stephanie, let's finish reading. Speaking of Stephanie responding in the comments section, she shared a little bit information about her time as a stripper when someone commented about the inevitable negativity that was headed her way because of the post, quote unquote, I am pretty open about my past with exotic dancing. I think for many women it can be liberating. And she said great income. But unfortunately, it's incredibly toxic in some cases too. She isn't kidding about being open about her stripping experience. Stephanie has numerous videos on her YouTube channel about it. In a video titled Becoming a Stripping and Moving to Los Angeles with My Crazy Acts, Stephanie reveals that she moved to Los Angeles with a guy that she had been dating for 4 years. As the title suggests, Stephanie and her boyfriend broke up. She mentions in the video that being in Los Angeles where nobody knew her made the decision to try stripping easier for two reasons. Number one, she said she didn't have any real support system. She says all her friends were just as messed up as she was, and there wasn't much in the way of sage advice when it came to making life decisions. Knowing anyone also Not knowing anyone also meant that Stephanie could try out exotic dancing with very little risk of her family finding out. So she just was a freak dad. So I mean, so like this was something that she just wanted to do because she's saying that she could try it out if her friends and family didn't know about it. So like I'm saying, did she have was her gimmick to have like a mask on while she was coming down the pole? I mean, when she was stripping out of her clothes, was she carrying her medicine? I mean, was she a nurse or a nurse practitioner? Like, what was her gimmick? because we see her now on the show and she's saying that she has this disease and she has to stay in the bed, and so it pulls at your heartstrings, and that's not to say that she doesn't have what she says that she have. I'm just saying, did she have antibiotics and stuff like that, and hand sanitizer and body sanitizer when she was up at that strip club coming up and down that pole? I mean, I'm just asking the question that many of you want to know. She says, in addition to these factors, there was booze, lots of booze. So the booze did not conflict with her medicine, or did she get diagnosed after the fact? See, now here's where I'm getting confused at. And Stephanie, you can reach out to me at any time at aunties2cents@gmail.com to clear this up. But I'm just saying, did she find out later on? I mean, because I know that there are some ailments and different diseases and things like that we get when we're late, in our late years and everything. Thank you so much, Josie, for putting that in the chat. I know that, sometimes we get diagnosed with things later on in life. Everybody is not born, with a disease or anything like that. So, I mean, real like, seriously, I'm not making fun of her, but I'm just saying, when did she find out that she was like, because this is hard to believe. Like, you don't know, which one is which one. Thank you so much, Mary Grace. You don't know which one is which one. Because now she's saying that she was on booze. So she couldn't have been on any medicine. And so that's why I'm saying, did she get a late diagnosis? So she says, in addition to these factors, there was booze. She says lots of it. People always look at me. Okay. Could be, y'all. She said, people always look at me and they're like, I can't imagine you being a stripper. And honestly, I can't either, Stephanie says. I don't know how I did it. I was in a very big alcohol-induced haze during that time, and I just made a lot of questionable decisions, and that was one of them. Stephanie talks at length about all the contributing factors, including being alone and drunk, but she eventually cuts herself off, and I was broke, she admits and laughs, but humbly confesses that was the major reason why she became a stripper, I guess. And so I don't know who Stephanie is. Like, I'm really confused about who Stephanie is. So it says, on Before the 90 Days, a major part of Stephanie's storyline is her reluctance to come out to her parents as being bisexual. That aspect of her storyline has been called into question by some viewers thanks to a video posted by Stephanie back in 2016 titled, I Was in Love with a Girl, My First Bisexual Experience. So that means that in 2016, come on. So why do we come up, or why do people come up with these storylines and don't remember that in 2016 you posted a video indicating that you were bisexual? And so what, your parents don't watch your YouTube channel? They don't listen to anything? So your parents are just like like, come on, Stephanie. Like, get this together. And see, the thing about it is everybody wants to come out here and do this 90-day fiance thing. And they have the first thing you need to do before you do, I'm going to take my glasses off on this, okay? Because this is directly to Stephanie and anybody else who's considering doing 90-day fiance. Let me just go ahead and put this out here now. If you plan on dating somebody in another country and you think for one moment that you are going to appear on 90 Day Fiance, the first thing that you need to do, that we need you to do as fans of the show, is we need you to research the region in which you are dating someone. You need to find out about the culture and everything about, find out about their culture, the do's and don'ts of being in that particular country or whatever it is. You need to find that out. That's the first thing that you need to do. Make sure that you educate yourself before you go on the screen. All right. The second thing that you need to do is research the fans. You need to make sure that you do the homework, the necessary research, okay, about the 90 Day Fiance fans, you need to first start with Instagram. Go out on Instagram, pull up 90 Day Fiance. There are all kinds of bloggers and vloggers out there with 90 Day Fiance pages. And you can go out there and see how we research. You also need to go out and research every 90 Day Fiance Facebook page and Facebook group. Then after that, then you need to go to YouTube and you need to look up the different people who do reviews on YouTube as it relates to 90 Day Fiance. Number one, you need to make sure that you don't do anything that's jacked up, because Sauceaholic is going to take it, put it together, honey, put a story with it, a couple of cartoons, and he is going to, in his beauty, I mean, it's just awesome the way that he does it, but he is going to drag you into oblivion. If you don't think that Sauceaholic is funny as hell and has a serious ability to drag a bitch, okay, then you have not done your homework. Number two, you need to make sure that you go out there and check out all the other ones. Bondi Blue, Just Call Me Wah. There's another lady, what's her name? Cheryl's World, or whatever it is. Auntie's Advice. You need to make sure that you look at all the YouTube channels who are covering A Nation of Recap. Can't forget them. Who are covering this before. Now, I know you're a YouTuber. You've got a couple of 100,000 subscribers and viewers and all of that, Stephanie. But, boo, do your homework before you come out here. Because now they done already pulled up a video that you did back in 2016. They have gone back 4 years on that ass, okay? And found this information out. Because that's what they do out here. Come on now. Do your research, boo. God dang it. So it says that, the aspect of her storyline has been called into question by some viewers thanks to a video she posted in 2016 titled, I Was in Love with a Girl, My First Bisexual Experience. Stephanie has since addressed that controversy at length. As you may have guessed, given Stephanie's propensity for exploring new things, her bisexuality was not the first secret she has kept from her parents. Stephanie revealed in a YouTube video posted back in February of 2017 that her mother was completely unaware that she was a stripper during her time in California. Up until a couple weeks ago, my mother never knew that I was a dancer. But why is she hiding all of this stuff from her mother? Like, I don't understand. Jesus. Stephanie says in her stripper confession video, and so that is why I kind of tiptoed around it on my YouTube channel, because I didn't want to break her little heart. You have broken your mother's little heart in all kinds of pieces, boo, because here's the thing. You lied to us as a viewer saying that your parents didn't know that you was bisexual. Because somebody done found a video that you did all the way back in 2016. And so I don't think that the relationship that you have with your mother is what you're making that out to be. Because at this point, we don't know what the hell is the truth and what the hell is a lie. Like, we really don't know. And as she keeps going back to this drunkenness and to alcohol does not make you, okay, in my opinion, it does not make you a stripper. I know a whole lot of alcoholics. They get up and go to work every day. They ain't on no stripper pole. And here's my question. How does this time in her life correlate with this time in her life? Because I'm just saying, when did she get diagnosed that she has, I'm going to have to go back and do some research myself. Because when did she get diagnosed with having this disease that she has? Wait a minute. Y'all ready for this other shoe to drop? Listen to this. Stephanie has since found a less toxic way of embracing her sexuality in a liberating way. She currently has a Patreon account with multiple subscription levels, most of which include varying degrees of adult content in the form of nude photos and short stories of Stephanie. So she goes out on Instagram and she says, I'm a hoe. That's right. Say it ain't so, Auntie. She goes out on Instagram and she says, I'm a hoe, an advocate, a writer, a content creator, a dumbass. I'm allowed to be everything. I'm allowed to love whoever I want. I am not definable. Girl, I can't. I can't with these people. Why? Because you got a Patreon? Because you just making money? You just creating these different people in your mind? Like, girl, who are you? Then she got on here, I dated another married man. This is a video that she did. Stripper confessions. Going back. Who is this girl? And why does she feel the need to lie about who she is? So just be your damn self. You don't have to come out here and pretend to be something that you're not, Stephanie. It's okay to be exactly who you are. Just figure that out. And I saw when she was out there and she was, um, she was out there at the tennis court when they first introduced her, and she was with these two people. She was with a male and a female. And one of the males that was out there was this guy, I believe his name is Sanders Kennedy. And he is a big YouTuber a big YouTuber too. I think that he has hundreds of thousands of subscribers and following. And, I used to watch him religiously. Like, I used to really like him. And that was one of her friends. So I think that she's probably well known in the, let me see if I can pull him up real quick. I think his name was Sanders. I think his name is Sanders Kennedy. Let's see. Let me look him up. I'm going to look him up. Let me just see if I can get a picture of him. Because I remember at one point, like, my daughter used to love looking at him. And so at some point, I started watching him as well. But I think that that is his name. And I just want to make sure that that's the guy that was with her. So she has been on YouTube for quite a while. Yup, that was him. His name is Sanders Kennedy. He has 208,000 subscribers. And he, appeared on the show with her the first time. And I think that he kind of does, I think that his niche on YouTube is the beauty community. It doesn't appear that she does the beauty community. Maybe she does. But from what I'm looking at, he has like this one, Tati Westbrook breaks down Jacqueline Hill, Jeffree Star. So, that's like the Trisha Paytas. He has those kind of videos. And I've never seen him be negative or anything like that. And then again, I'm an older woman. I just was watching it when my daughter was into this kind of stuff. I don't know if she still watches him or not, but I recognized him immediately when he was out there. And I don't think it's anything with, having aspirations to be something and to do something different with your life, no matter what it is, but just be authentic, be true, be real. Don't sit on television and tell us that you don't want to have this relationship with her. You want to move slow. You think that you're a medical burden on this girl. This girl is walking around, like the good ship lollipop. Look like she's something walking straight up off of Willy Wonka in the chocolate factory. Okay, just don't feed us the bull crap. Just be authentic, be who you are, because when articles like this come up and I'm out there doing a legitimate review, I'm just gonna have to just read it and do it as an auntie said, isn't so. Stephanie, let me find Stephanie's YouTube channel. What's her name? Stephanie Matto. Okay, let's see. Let's see how big her YouTube channel is. Where is she at? So her name is. So she has. I think her YouTube name is Stefanka, and she has 354,000 subscribers. So it's not like she is doing bad. So she doesn't have a need to lie, because if she got one view off of, if she has 354 subscribers and she gets one view off of that per subscriber, but she making 354 for, I can't. I can't. See, so now this thing's right here says average subscribers 1,114. So wait a minute, how many subscribers does she have? Oh, what you say, sweetie? So see, a gazelle shit. She was only making 10 to 15K views on her channel before the show, Auntie. Okay. She wants that 1 million sub plaque from YouTube. Thank you, Miss Sonia. See, y'all know more about this girl than I know about her. All about Happy. Her Social Blade would have the answer. Okay, Social Blade. So let's go and look at Social Blade. Okay. I never be on that kind of stuff. Social. Y'all know. Look at you. Look at you. Okay. Socialblade.com. So I'm going to look at socialblade.com. I don't know what that's supposed to show me, though. My whole point is the girl is caught and freaking telling lies. But let's just go head on here on Social Blade and see if we can pull her up. Okay. Okay, so it says put the YouTube name in here. Let's see. Type your YouTube name. Stephanie. So I guess I'm going to put Steph Anchor. Okay, Anchor. Let's see. And we're going to hit search for the user. Yeah, we done a little investigating tonight, okay? Let's see. Search for the user. Come on now. All right. Okay. No, this couldn't be her. No, this can't be her. So let me go up here and type in STEPHRNE because this person right here doesn't have a lot of oh yeah, she has 354,000 subscribers. I would absolutely like to know whether or not she when she got diagnosed, because that would help, to clear this article up. I don't think that she's a bad person. I just think that, she sees an opportunity, and this is probably what she is, girl, tell the truth. Tell the truth about who you are. Because sarcasm and all that, they going to tell the truth for you. Okay? So let's see. I think we about finished with this story. I just, mentioned it yesterday that I wanted to make sure that, what did you say, Lori Lee? You know the S word isn't allowed on Auntie's channel. Oh, yeah, she know that. Look at Nita Key coming in here talking about what's the tea, I'm late. Girl, we about to end the day. We about to end the daggone video. And so anyway, Stephanie, sweetie, please feel free to be exactly who you are. Don't fall for the bull crap. I know that you're an aspiring actress and maybe you feel like this is your claim to fame. But I'm telling you right now, we all would just surely appreciate you just being who you are in everything. Stop lying to your mother if you're lying to your mother. Stop lying to your subbies if you're lying to your subbies. Just be who you are, okay, boo? I mean, it's all good. Ain't nobody mad but the devil, okay? So, this is the end of my Say It Isn't So. I wanted to make sure I came out here and did this video. And in closing, let me just say this. There have been multiple people who have asked me, Auntie, how do I join? How do I get a membership on your channel? If you go to a video, right, and there's a little button. When you go to that video and you get the little title page, there's a little button right there. It's like a little upside down triangle. If you click that button, it will open up what we call a description box. In that description box, I have provided a link for you. Okay, if you are a iOS or Apple user, then what you need to do is go and click on that link, and it will take you directly to the membership page where you can sign up for a membership to Auntie's Advice. Okay, now if you are not an iOS, let's say you got a Samsung, whatever it is, a Galaxy, you're a Galaxy user. Okay, if you're a Galaxy user, then you can go straight to my homepage. Okay, go to my homepage and slide over to membership. All right, it's going to have multiple things on it: home, video, playlist, community. You can go there and you can find the link there as well, and that will automatically take you exactly to the join a membership page. Okay, so I have received quite a bit of emails from you all asking me, Auntie, how do I become a member? At the end of this video, I am also going to put the description in the description box, okay, so that you can get the opportunity to click on the link that's in the bottom of this video as well. So right down there, there's a little button that's like right around in here. You click that little upside down triangle, bloop, it'll open up that description box. Scroll on down and read through until you see where that link is, okay? So I really do appreciate you all being here tonight. You all have a great night, and I will talk to you soon. Love y'all. Mwah. Bye.